So I'm sure that he ain't gonna change. He's gonna be who he is, and again, he don't bother me. I don't think 2 seconds about none of that because he's not on my level. You know what I mean? It's like he's not talking about business. You know what I mean? It's just giving his opinion, trying to promote his son. I don't agree with.
Floyd told me many years, probably go 25 years ago, that what kind of person he was. But initially, I'm just being honest, I didn't believe him. I had to see it for myself.
Yeah.
And my description of him, he's a horrible person.
One Leonard Ellerbe has not only snitched on Floyd with his revelations in his most recent interview, he has also complicated Floyd's situation and leaked some very confidential details on his financial dealings. The former chief executive officer of Mayweather Promotions has just confirmed the debts and bankruptcy of Floyd Mayweather, highlighting the fact that the financial situation.
You live an American dream, man. You got 55 cars, 40 girlfriends.
Well, actually,
You're a billionaire now, right? Come on, let's salute this billionaire on stage.
But how many years ago you was broke? When I say broke, you ain't have a lot of money. You was just barely
Found
making.
in Dubai a year ago has resurfaced. He exposed Mayweather in such a way that made fans ask if he was on a revenge mission against the man that sacked him from his role as the chief executive owner. If you remember this time last year when Gervant confirmed he was held back in Dubai, well, that was true, but he was released on the condition that he'll pay up his debts within a year. And in any case he doesn't, he'd be back in Dubai to agree and review the situation. In an interview where he was asked about the financial situation of Floyd Mayweather at the moment, he had initially dodged the question.
Floyd had posted that you was no longer a part of Mayweather Promotions. You care to say anything about that?
There's nothing to say other than I appreciate the opportunity to do something amazing. We had an incredible run, and I'm forever grateful and thankful. Blessed.
Yeah.
Blessed.
Yeah. That's
Blessed.
I love to hear that shit.
However, the interviewer claimed his response was going to help clear the air. According to Ellerbe, Floyd Mayweather was unable to pay up the debt, and he had to travel to the Arabian city to fulfill his promise to them. His journey coincided with the period when Mayweather was involved in several controversial stories, like false claims of acquiring a $42 million mansion in New York City, a debt to several jewelry stores and organizations, and other tax fraud cases. I know the whole situation makes it look like he escaped, but that's not the case. It's crazier for him in Dubai than this place here. He owes a few jewelry stores, and he's having some tax deals.
Which he's done a good job thus far. But then sometimes there's a line that you cross with some of the things, and you turn some people off.
It's worse. His debt runs into hundreds of millions of dollars when he's done facing his challenge there. Then he'll be here to face the law for, to the surprise of many. Leonard Ellerbe claimed he exited Mayweather Promotions because of the financial crimes of Floyd Mayweather, and based on how poorly he had handled Mayweather Promotions, I had to leave. It was heartbreaking, but I had to leave. Floyd has made several bad decisions, and I've been on the
for years. And I'm like, what is it about him that sort of reviews?
He's always been jealous of Floyd. He's always been jealous of Floyd, and if that ain't obvious, I don't know what it is.
End of many of them. I couldn't just keep this up. It's gone on for too long. 5. Regarding his claims, fans hopped on the comment section. It's more so how insanely much he spends. Loads of athletes start to go broke, post-retirement from outrageous spending and poor investments. There's also the belief that he embellishes how much he's actually worth, as his image is directly tied to being wealthy. A fan said the next fan commented on his stay in Dubai, writing, "Not really only his main passport would be flagged, he could leave whenever. It's not uncommon for employers in the UAE to hold employees' passports hostage." My guess is he's had a dispute with a
today. I ran all the way in here.
Why?
Because I couldn't even buy a bus ticket.
That's crazy.
But you still had 55 cars.
No, I don't.
What happened?
Well, I bought myself some crack.
Dang.
And then more crack.
Family member who has a far longer reach. 6. Guessing what the reasons for his trip could be. A third fan added, "Actually, there are several different reasons why he's held captive there right now. One is money laundering. Second reason is he ran out of money at a casino, got a credit limit, lost it, and then tried to leave Dubai without paying, just saying he will write a check or do a LO, which resulted in the casino owner having police surround his plane, preventing him from leaving Dubai till everything is settled. A trolling fan jested Floyd food, living a fake life on social media. Despite owing so much, he now will be called Floyd. No money. Mayweather, he's broke between stunting on social media to paying for women. He's pissed away at his fortune.
With the disrespect thing, that's just something I don't get into. Floyd's a legend in this sport. He's accomplished everything in the sport, beat everybody. He's TBE.
Owing the wrong people. Money in Dubai, being held captive till it's paid back from superstar to half a star 7. The former chief executive officer of Mayweather Promotions claimed Floyd.
No, none of these guys are like Floyd. Floyd was
Mayweather had overestimated the financial returns from his last fight and had been free from custody because the exhibition fight was his only rescue from debts 8. However, Ellerbe revealed that Floyd Mayweather could only earn about $25 million from the fight, which is several millions away from the amount he owed in Dubai, which is why he's trying so hard to fix an exhibition fight with Jake Paul, and should he not pay back after taking...
I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on the regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
So much time, it might get really bitter for Floyd. Leonard Ellerbe's claims always seem so inexplicable, seeing that Floyd Mayweather never slows down on his lavish and luxurious lifestyle. I love bringing people into my lifestyle. Many fans have been firing shots at Leonard Ellerbe for being a betrayer, as he's been leaking confidential information about Floyd Mayweather since he left Mayweather Promotions. What many actually don't know is the fact that Mayweather was the first betrayer. And before Leonard Ellerbe began to repay Floyd's evil deeds, Floyd was the first to...
Guess what? You can do the same. It's all about making power moves.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them, we're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on.
Despite his initial silence on Floyd, Mayweather's debts and other controversies, Ellerbe eventually found his voice following his exit from Mayweather Promotions. Leonard Ellerbe has been working against Floyd Mayweather and feeding federal agents with the needed information regarding his whereabouts and properties. 10, while Rick Glazer also confirmed it. Floyd Mayweather's public appearances proved that the allegations were either lies or perhaps he was able to settle his way out of the country in May. However, Leonard Ellerbe has now claimed that Floyd Mayweather was truly held hostage in Dubai, and his release was only granted on the condition that all his bank accounts were blocked until he settled his debt.
All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
While evidently, Leonard Ellerbe's relationship with Floyd Mayweather, as the then CEO of his boxing promotions company, is what made him privy to this, as he had been aware of this news even before Gervonta Davis. According to Leonard Ellerbe, Floyd Mayweather has been back in the States, but remains held down in Dubai 11. While Leonard Ellerbe didn't give more details about Floyd Mayweather's detainment, there were several leaks over the past weeks that hinted boxing fans on his detainment. Apparently, Ellerbe leaked evidence that Mayweather...
Just out of curiosity, bro, you said that Floyd was kidnapped by the Abu Dhabi folks. Any comment on that?
And again, like I was just saying,
There was fronted an insane amount of cash at a casino, but he promptly lost all the money gambling. As of now, there are no legal casinos in Dubai, so it must have been a private casino. As a result, Mayweather's private jet was reportedly surrounded by police, and his money was no good at the Dubai airport as his account was blocked. Also, 12 Mayweather's detainment in Dubai meant he could travel anywhere in Dubai and live as large as he wanted, only that he mustn't step outside the country. To effect this, the Dubai authorities mounted security agents around his private jet to ensure he doesn't escape. But it's generally believed that Floyd Mayweather owes a substantial amount of money, which was likely in the hundreds of millions of dollars range. Hence, he pays as much as over $20 million in debt monthly. And rather than make smarter moves regarding his debts, he has continued his lavish lifestyle, leading him to more debts. Also, another thing we do know is Dubai is notorious for holding Americans captive if they owe any amount of money. The news media were suspiciously quiet about the Mayweather rumors, and even the White House had not commented on the reports either, as Mayweather has been getting in so much trouble lately. Notably, his
I want to talk a little about big news came down yesterday. Leonard Ellerbe no longer in at Mayweather Promotions. Seems like that's happened a couple times over the course of the years back. Because I remember years ago I was thinking Richard Schaefer was going to take over, but now apparently that is happening. Thoughts on Leonard Ellerbe making his way out?
I think Leonard is still in a good position, and I don't think that it was any animosity between Floyd.